Today, I would... Today, I'm going to do something that no one in the history of YouTube has ever done before, unless they already deleted that video in the past. I am going to give a unique analysis on a special episode of Higglytown Heroes. Franz is perpetually stuck in here. I can't get out, kid. I want to talk about the day the diner stood still, but first, a little background. For those of you who aren't kids of the 2000s, who grew up watching Higglytown Heroes, Higglytown Heroes is Higglytown Heroes was the first most watched series on Playhouse Disney when it was originally on, and for good reason too. It was created by 5 people: George Evelyn, Holly Huckins, Dennis Morella, Kent Redeker, and Jeffrey Yulin. Jeffrey Yulin, the only one of the 5 co-creators who isn't one of the co-executive producers in the end credits, devised the original concept for Higglytown Heroes in the wake of the 9/11 tragedy, after seeing that firefighters and police officers, first responders, as everyday heroes we should value. Well, the good ones who aren't corrupt, that is. Ones who actually care about helping people and don't try to make money off of not helping people. But yeah, Higglytown Heroes was a terrific animated and funny animated series that I enjoyed watching back in the mid-2000s, because when I was in first grade and I saw Larry Boy the Cartoon Adventures for the first time, I really wanted to be a superhero, and I was sad to know that it would never happen because I have no superpowers or a super costume. But then I learned. But then a guy at recess told me about everyday heroes like teachers and doctors, and the aforementioned firefighters and police officers. So yeah, that's why I like Higglytown Heroes so much, because it teaches us about the value, because Higglytown Heroes exists to teach us the value of everyday heroes in ordinary occupations. Much like Blue's Clues or SpongeBob SquarePants, it was one of those popular kids shows that pretty much every celebrity enjoyed and wanted to act in as a guest. Every episode of Higglytown Heroes would have a B-list celebrity guest who voiced the hero of the week and got to sing the Higglytown Heroes song. Most were on-camera actors, but some were also commonly used voice actors, like Tom Kenny as the newspaper reporter from to the episode I'm going to discuss today. The Day the Diner Stood Still. What is uniquely funny about The Day the Diner Stood Still What is uniquely funny about The Day the Diner Stood Still is that I thought it was very brilliant how The Day the Diner Stood Still was named after the day the Earth stood still, a movie in which the Earth stood still because they were waiting for aliens to come and give them an important message for humanity, to not let the police force have absolute power and unchecked violence, which is a lot more important to heed now and take seriously in the early 2020s. In The Day the Diner Stood Still, most of the people were avoiding Uncle Emo's diner because they thought there were aliens there. They thought aliens had taken over the diner and were going to abduct them if they went in there. And yeah, I thought it was a very genius bonus, for the Day the Diner Stood Still to be named after a famous science fiction movie from 1951. It's nice that they both have aliens in common, because I think whoever gave the episode that name chose the title very wisely. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Day the Earth Stood Still inspired part of the plot of The Day the Diner Stood Still. I thought the funniest joke in the whole episode was when when the Higley kids try to promote Uncle Emo's Diner to these two silly guys at a bus stop, and when Kip, Twinkle, and Wayne use their own made-up adjective hybrids to describe the food, like fantastilicious, wondertastical, and splendorful, the two guys at the bus stop think they're speaking in some sort of outer space alien language. They must be aliens from outer space! Uncle Emo was very sad about his diner having no customers, and he compared it to his cup with a broken saucer, which turned out to be very important later. A diner without customers is like a cup without a saucer. The reason why, the newspaper reporter helped them get to the bottom of this alien rumor, in which they learned that when Uncle Emo was pouring coffee into a cup and for Mrs. Bagsley, and then the saucer flew out of his hand and broke, the Weird Beard Bunch and Mr. Sugarcoat misinterpreted it as a flying saucer that aliens ride. Funnily enough, 12 Pie Abe, the episode paired with this one, it also 12 Pie Abe also featured aliens when Twinkle thought that the reason why they lost their 13th pizza pie for 12 Pie Abe to juggle and become 13 Pie Abe was because flying armadillos took it and played frisbee with the pizza pie until an alien found it and mistook it for a flying saucer. I really like that newspaper reporter who checks out all the facts. We definitely need more journalists like him in the real world. And we definitely need more newspaper journalists like him in real life, not just talking about the show, the real world. Yeah, anyhow, Higglytown Heroes was a very fun show to watch because, you probably know the format of each episode if you watch at least 3 of them, but, there's also a lot of great variety in this show because of, the steps it takes to, it has some good stories and characters that organically take us to the steps we need to go to feature this episode's celebrity guest, Higglytown Hero of the Week. Each episode has its own unique song. Before Twinkle, draws up Twinkle magically pulls down a large piece of paper to draw out her silly plans, ideas, or solutions, where that another character, usually Fran, would find one problem in it. And Twinkle is never going to go, pickles! But yeah, I think the real fun of Higglytown Heroes lies in Pizza Guy and Twinkle. I like Pizza Guy. He's definitely one of my 5 most favorite voices to come out of D. Bradley Baker, not counting animal noises. Sorry, Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, Pizza Guy is a chill server type dude that I would certainly like to be my Pizza Guy. Yeah, we definitely need more pizza delivery people like him in the world. And Twinkle is my most favorite character that Liliana Mumy has ever voiced and hopefully, or ever played, and hopefully, Liliana might feel the same way about Twinkle. Well, since if Twinkle is anything like her in real life, Twinkle and Liliana Mumy are both very cute, smart, adorable, imaginative girls who are very fun to be around. Liliana Mumy really shined in her performance of Twinkle, and it's no wonder that, and she really shined in her role Twinkle, and she was definitely a breakout child star within Higglytown Heroes and a breakout child star after Higglytown Heroes, because she is the only one of the 4 main Higgly Kid actors who still has a regular acting career as an adult. I guess Yubi, Wayne, and Kip's actors, Taylor, Masamitsu, Frankie Ryan Manriquez, and Rory Charles Thost, were not really interested in further acting roles after they turned 20 years old. That's okay. I know acting isn't for every grown former child star. I know their most famous, most memorable roles were from when they were children and teenagers, but at least Haley Osment and Emily Osment still have a regular acting career today. So I'm glad Liliana Mumy continued on like them, because I really love Twinkle. She's my most favorite character in all of Higglytown Heroes, and Liliana Mumy was my first childhood crush when she was 10 to 13 years old, and I was watching Higglytown Heroes as a 6 to 9 year old. They just didn't know it yet because I couldn't see what she looked like in a cartoon. Edie McClurg, she's always in a sweet, neighborly old woman who definitely fit the voice and personality of Fane very well. But yeah, I definitely hope you enjoyed Higglytown Heroes as a kid, and if you haven't watched it yet, you can stream every episode on Apple TV. So, yeah. Before I end this video, I would like to sing my own rendition of I'm a Higglytown Hero about how a YouTube star can be a Higglytown Hero. And I'd also like to say that after the advent of the Christmas episode where John Astin was Santa Claus and his son Sean Astin played the elf who became the Higglytown Hero of the week after he drew up a Twinkle-like plan with Magic Snowman to save the day. I feel really, really sad and bad for Twinkle because it's a real bummer for me and Liliana Mumy that she never got to be the Higglytown Hero with all she's learned. And that's why I'd like to meet Liliana Mumy on her 30th birthday so we could write in 2024 so we could write a Higglytown Hero song for Twinkle. After all, Pizza Guy and Fran got to be Higglytown Heroes in the Valentine's Day episode. The totally secret Valentine and a Valentine's gift for Miss Fern. I actually thought it was kind of nice how, that was very nice how, with the, Liliana Mumy's, second ever acting credit was in episode Scrubs, and Donald Faison was the first ever Higglytown Hero guest star as the firefighter. So, yeah, here's my Higglytown Hero song for YouTubers. Someone special, who could it be? This job's too big for you and me. We need some help, but never fear. This looks like a job for a Higglytown Hero. A Higglytown Hero. I'm a Higglytown Hero, brave and true. I help the town with the things I do. So work real hard and you will see that you can be a hero just like me. A hero just like me. I'm a YouTuber. I broadcast myself. Don't keep my knowledge on the shelf. I speak to the world without a phone. And I do it on my own. Make videos all on my own. Speak to the world without a phone. Wayne's question. Can you donate people money like Mr. Beast or Honey? I sure can. Twinkle's question. Can you uncover a great TV show so obscure no one else will know? You know it. Now I remember. I can perform lots of cool tricks. For every viewer over 6. I'm entertaining and for free. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you want to. I'm a Higglytown Hero, bold and good. I help my friends just like I should. So work real hard, just what we'll do. So we can be a hero just like you. A hero just like you. Remember, kids and world, I have a special message for you too. Just like that guy, was it Martin Henny? Something like that. Or name like that. From the day the earth stood still. Just remember, people, you gotta do what you can to keep big businesses and dark money out of your government if you really want people to know the truth and resist the disinformation and misinformation campaigns of sugar and fossil fuel industries. And as long as we can put in extra security measures and regulations on capitalism to make sure another January 6th insurrection never happens and elect reliable Democrats into office who will provide the social safety nets that all of us Americans deserve, then you too can make a difference in the world. And if you broadcast out great messages like me, then you kids could also be Higglytown Heroes! You know, I think it's kind of nice how the production companies Wild Brain and Happy Nest, they're really funny titles for Higglytown Heroes production companies because I think both of them suit Twinkle's character really well. That's how you know Liliana Mumy is the star of the show. How Twinkle is the star of the show. Liliana Mumy is the true child star, Liliana Mumy is the true breakout star and hero of Higglytown Heroes.